Good morning, Curly crew. I hope you guys are doing amazing and you guys are having a great holiday so far. I'm looking a little crazy right now because I'm working out, just woke up, but thank you guys so much for joining. I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit just for you guys to join. And I want to do a quick Q&A, obviously for you guys that have curly, wavy, coily hair. Make sure that you guys let me know if you guys have any preguntas, any questions. I would appreciate it. And thank you guys so much for joining. So I'm just gonna talk to you guys a bit, obviously give you the 911. For you guys that are here for the first time, my name is Edwin. I'm the founder and formulator at Curl Daddy, and we specialize in plant-based formulations to promote hair growth and scalp health. We started the brand before the pandemic. Obviously, the pandemic did switch some things around, but Curl Daddy stayed pushing forward. Um, we did a, I remember the second year of Curl Daddy, we applied for the Macy's workshop and we got a email saying that out of 700 brands, 25 brands were picked, and Curl Daddy was one of the brands that were picked to participate in the workshop at Macy's. All right, so and this goes back to if any of you guys out there, whoever, receives this message, it is important to understand that once God gives you a vision, you must act on it, right? You must act on it. Because this is literally me going into Curl Daddy year year two, right? Year two. And we got into the Macy's workshop. Out of 700 brands, Curl Daddy made it to top 25. Obviously, there was a program, it was a process, and it was a competition at the same time, which was very, very interesting, right? Because we're dealing with Macy's now. Let me just kind of put this up a little bit. All right, we're dealing with Macy's now. And Neva under pressure. How are you? Happy Saturday to you. How are you today? Tell where you from? Where you from? Guys, let me know. Give me the thumbs up. Let's get more people in here. Tap on the screen. Give me some love. Give me some love. Give me some love. Give me some love. Tap on the screen. Thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. And check us out at curldaddy.com. Check us out at curldaddy.com. Right? Check us out at curldaddy.com. Okay? So we get into the Macy's workshop. Obviously, as a founder, I'm kind of going through my own journey. I'm a creative. So we deal with things in a completely different way. For you guys that can relate, you guys know creative people are just different. And they was obviously we're getting ready to pitch to the executives at Macy's. For you guys that have any questions about curly, wavy, wavy, curly, coily hair, drop the questions on the live. I'm just kind of talking to you guys about a story and a part of the journey of Curl Daddy that I really want to share with you guys because I want you guys to understand that if there is a vision that is given to you, you have to act on it. So literally, I'm getting ready. Obviously, I am super nervous because you have 3 minutes to pitch, and it's three stages, and it was to, you know, get $250,000 grant for your business. But the first one was for the executives, and the second one was for like another group of people, and then the third stage was it had to be live. Like it was like you guys had to like pitch against each other. The three brands that they picked had to pitch against each other. So I was like, okay. And it was the same day, right? It was the same day. So 2 days before the pitch, I'm practicing my pitch, and all of a sudden I get a call from my modeling agency in New York City and says, we just booked you on a really big job for, guys, literally 2 days before, I booked a campaign shoot with Macy's. And I had to be on set early. My pitch was at 10 a.m. in the Macy's corporate offices. And I'm just like, oh my God. Jimmy, why would I be lying? Number one, why would I be lying? So obviously, I'm like, I need to have someone because I told my agent, I was like, hey, this is what's going on. And he was like, well, we just booked you. This is a really good, um, okay, you're just gonna get blocked because you're being a little like weird. Guys, the more I show up for Curl Daddy, obviously to create brand awareness, and I do more social media things, the more I realize that there's so many people in social media just, I don't know. I'm not even gonna go into that right now. But let me finish my story. For you guys that just have any questions, drop the questions on the live. So I hit up my friend and I'm like, hey, this is what's happening. I need you to go pitch this for me. And obviously he was the only person in that season that knew what I was doing hardcore and knew about the brand and knew what the brand. So I'm like, he's the perfect person to go and pitch this for me. So literally, I'm like, I need to go take all the material. I go meet him, give him all the material, get him all the whole spill, and he's like, I got it. Like he didn't even like he was like, I got it. Don't worry about it. Just leave it in. Let me know when you let me know when like send me all the information. I was like, all right, cool. So I get on set. I'm in the Macy's set. I'm on a Macy's set shooting for Macy's. And he's on his way to the Macy's corporate office to pitch for Curl Daddy. Obviously, he's running a little late. The trains got, delayed, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, you cannot be late. We have to be there at 10 because, everybody has their time frame, and we can't throw that off. So I was like, oh, so he get there on time. I'm there super nervous on set shooting for Macy's as he's going into the Macy's executive office to pitch for my brand. And I'm like, okay. So I was like, we need to get to top 10, right? We need to get to top 10. So he goes, he pitches, he's hitting me up throughout the whole process. I'm like, oh my God, this is so, like, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. So I'm like, boop, boop. He's like, hey, we made it to top 10. And I'm like, oh, because I was like, I knew he was going to make it to top 10. I know it was going to be a little difficult from top 10 to top 3 because these brands there was some like very There were some brands there that have been doing it for a while and they had like a bigger team. So I'm like, obviously they take that into consideration. Are you guys following? Are you guys following? Let me know in the chat if you guys are following the story. Let me know in the chat if you guys are following the story. So he goes into the second pitch. It was a different kind of pitch. And obviously we never made it to top three. But I'm like, I was very, very excited and I was very proud that the fact that we made it to top 10 as a new brand, as a new indie brand that came from literally an idea, a vision of something that I was dealing for personally because there was no products out there that I was able to relate to. First of all, there was products that were not helping me with my scalp. There were products that were very too heavy or too light. Um, but but it is important, John. Thank you for the love. My mom is a beautiful woman, and I kind of look like my mom and my dad, kind of mixed together in a very interesting way. So, but thank you. I appreciate you, guys. Any questions? Any questions about your hair? Any question about hair, scalp products? I know that I kind of started talking about um, this amazing story, but if you guys have any questions, drop the questions on the live. All right. So a little bit about Curl Daddy. Curl Daddy again, it's a plant-based. We focus on plant-based formulations to promote hair growth and scalp health for wavy, curly, and coily hair. Obviously, the products have versatility. I think that once people see Curl Daddy, I'm very curious because obviously when you are creating something, you don't know how people are looking at it, perceiving it, taking it in. So I always ask people like, what do you think? And people always think it's only for men or for curly hair, which is reality, um, in reality, the products are for wavy, curly, coily hair, but if it's safe for color straightened and chemically treated hair, if you do wear protective hairstyles, it's actually very, very um, safe. It is safe for kids. If you have curly kids, wavy kids, coily kids, it has great slip because that's one thing I struggle with finding products with great slip that were plant-based, more on the natural vibe, more on the cleaner vibe. Can you guys hear me? And let me know where you guys are from, guys. Let me know where you guys are from. I would appreciate if you guys can let me know where you guys are from. But if you guys don't have any preguntas, any questions, Daniel, hey, what's going on? How are you? Where are you from, Daniel? Do you have any questions about your hair, your scalp products? Drop the questions on the live. Where do you think I'm from? I always get that question. Where are you from? Where are you from? Africa. No. I'm from the Caribbean. Caribbean guy here. Where are you from? Guys, thank you so much for joining. Make sure you guys tap on the screen, guys, and give me that thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Daniel, all the way from India, thank you so much for joining. Are you familiar with Brahmi oil? Because that's one of the oils I started using for the formulations, and I love Brahmi oil. Yes, it's commonly available in our locality. Yes. Do you use it personally? Like, because obviously I did so much research on it and I learned that it's obviously an oil. I've been getting into obviously Ayurvedic medicine and really loving those ingredients and the benefits of those ingredients. And obviously I've been very intentional about incorporating those ingredients into the Curl Daddy hair care collection. But oh, you don't really use it. Okay. Okay. Well, this it has major benefits, by the way. It has major benefits, especially and your granny knows what's up. She knows what's up. That's why she's telling you. I use it. Obviously, I have one of the products is the Heal Me Up balm that is made out of that it has Brahmi oil as one of the main ingredients. So it's very um, intentional. Any questions, guys, you guys might have on hair, scalp products? If you guys have any questions about any, make sure you guys check us out at curldaddy.com, by the way. Check us out at curldaddy.com. Sign up for our mailing list. And obviously, subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate if you guys can subscribe to the channel. And also, tap on the screen, give me that thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Any questions? Any questions? Let me know where you guys are from, by the way. So before I finish this live, guys, thank you guys for the love, by the way. It's important to understand that everything that you apply to yourself, you absorb. Your skin is the first largest organ in your body and it absorbs everything you it absorbs everything you apply to it. So it's important to use plant-based products free of harsh chemicals. Guys, it's important, very important. It's full of benefits, but you know the fragrance is not a push. Yeah, the fragrance is very interesting. I agree with you, Daniel. That's why some of the products I do very obviously there's a way to kind of formulate with it to kind of chill, make that fragrance kind of lower, and then you're able to you look like and I get that all the time. I get that all the time. That I look like I'm Indian. I am 6'1", 6'2", 6'2", 6'2". Let me know if you guys have any questions related to your hair, guys. Hair, scalp products. Make sure you guys check out the brands at curldaddy.com, guys. For you guys that are just joining me for the first time, welcome. My name is Edwin. I'm the founder and formulator at Curl Daddy, and we specialize in plant-based products free of harsh chemicals to promote hair growth and scalp health. Um, How do I curl straight hair? You're gonna have to use a tool. You're gonna have to use a tool to curl your hair. Guys, make sure you guys tap on the screen, share the love, and like naturally curly. Yeah, if you have straight hair, it's gonna be a bit difficult to curl your hair. But obviously, there's some products that you can use and curl. Diego, how do you get clear skin? Well, I'm talking about hair care right now. So, but skin is, you just have to have a good cleanser, good moisturizer, and incorporate things that are going to help your skin from the inside out. Obviously, if you also use hair care that helps the skin, the Curl Daddy products are formulated to really help your skin as well. That's one of the things that I get all the time. Like, what are you using? It's like everything you apply to your hair goes into your skin. So it's all important to have good skin care, but also good hair care. And if you guys don't have any questions about hair, scalp products, please keep your comments to yourself because you will be blocked. All right, guys. So if you guys have any questions about hair, scalp products, drop the questions on the live, and then you're gonna be blocked because you're out here acting up. Diego, thank you so much. I'm like, thank you, Diego. Can we have more people like Diego asking questions of what I'm actually talking to about? Like, I just don't understand how this works, but. The week, no, I don't think I look like the weekend, but thank you. Thanks for your response, which is the worst shampoo on the market that people often use. Diego, I don't really know what's the worst shampoo. I just feel like if you're gonna use a shampoo, it should be a shampoo that's formulated for your hair texture with amazing moisturizing ingredients that are going to cleanse, clarify, protect, strengthen with tons of slip, and that's why I created the Clean Me Up shampoo by Curl Daddy, which is a shampoo that not only cleanses, but it does five other things for your hair and your scalp. And non-drying, non-stripping surfactants that are natural. Diego, I don't know where you're based, but you should definitely check us out at curldaddy.com. Any other questions, guys? You guys might have any other questions? Dave Apollo, where are you from? And do you guys have wavy, curly, coily hair? Let me know in the chat. You have perfectly clean skin. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, those pins are cool. Cool. All right, guys. So I thank you so much for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Make sure, obviously, you guys subscribe to the channel. And remember to love your hair, but most importantly, love yourself. Thank you guys that interacted, liked, shared. I appreciate you guys, all right? Be safe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.